Yeah, I saw my pantry in the basement getting a little bit low, so I decided to add some more cans. And I didn't have to add a lot of cans. The idea behind a pantry is that you add a little bit at a time and you consume some items and you just simply replace it. You just replenish it. And one of the things I like to do is just put the newer cans in the back and move the older cans up forward. That way, when I go to grab something, I just take the older cans out. So I'm always circulating through, and the labels say best used by such and such date, but what that just means is that the manufacturer or the producer is saying that it's going to taste a certain way up to a certain date. After that date, it may not taste the same, but you can still eat it. And this stuff isn't designed to be perfect, but it's just designed to keep you alive in a crisis situation. There's upsides to having canned goods, and there's advantages that go on with dry foods. Dehydrated foods. For example, dehydrated foods, dry goods are easier to carry around. They weigh a lot less. It's easier to store a lot more of the food in a smaller area. The disadvantage, of course, is that you need water, you need clean water, and oftentimes you need fuel to actually boil the water in a crisis situation, so they can use a lot of the dry foods because it doesn't already have its own moisture, it doesn't already have its own water. Whereas with canned goods, they weigh a lot more, but they you don't need as much energy to actually cook them, and you don't really need the water. So I mean, a lot of times with dry goods, you just add water, but with canned goods, a lot of times you got to heat it up as well. Sometimes you can eat it without heating it up. So I prefer to go with soups with a lot of vegetables and meats, a nice variety. So.